Hey everybody, I hope all of y'all are having a good day today. It's Sunday morning here in the Philippines, and our Wi-Fi has been down for 3 days now, and it's still down. I'm connected to a peso net. It's where you pay 5 pesos for 2 hours on the side of the road, and the signal's horrible. I won't tell you, I promise I am working on the Locust Army video. Every time I think I've got everything I need, I get something else. I get another revelation, or I see something else. And but I'm getting it all put together, and I promise you it's going to be cool. You guys are really going to like it. The other night, I had first thing I saw something in the spirit. This was before I went to sleep. I just saw it in the spirit. I saw that the Tower of Pisa, or the Leaning Tower of Pisa, I saw that had fallen. All right, and it was big news all over the world that the tower had fallen. And I know they'd built towers in the day, back in the time of Jesus, and even before they spoke about their towers. And later that night when I went to sleep, I saw this place. It was like an island in the middle of a sea. It was surrounded by waters, and there were crosses on top of the island. It was like a hill island. And I saw where it was like, have you seen when those tanker trucks are on fire, and a hole is punctured and fuel starts spewing out, and it's really, really fast and loud, and then all of a sudden, boom, the whole thing goes, and it's just like craziness, chaos all around. Well, that's what happened on top of this island. This was a beautiful sea around it, and I see the fire start coming out, and this place looked like Golgotha, the place of the skull, okay? And so I see fire starting to shoot out, and then suddenly it was like just blinding. It was like a nuclear blast, just boom, the whole thing lit up. And I seen the shockwave come, and I felt the heat off the shockwave. I love Holy Spirit dreams because you get all of the senses, okay? It's not like just a regular you ate a sandwich before you went to bed kind of dream. They're different. It was so cool. And then I remember the aftermath. I was going around to see what happened. And that sea that was once beautiful, whales and dolphins and fish and everything, was dirty. It wasn't blue and aqua colored anymore. It was just all muddy and full of dead fish. The whales were dead, the fish were dead. It was, and smelled nasty. It was really, really bad. But Golgotha, the island place, was still there. All right, it was still green on top and everything. It was something else. And so I know that's connected with this Locust Army video that I'm working on, all right? Because everything was destroyed in the sea. The sea is what Jesus walked on top of. The sea is full of all those religions, all the falsities of the world, but it looks beautiful, all right? Anyway, remember, in the flame, God's love is like an all-consuming fire. So anyway, that's what I saw in the spirit. I saw the Tower of Pisa had fallen, and I saw Golgotha ignite. I love you all. God bless. There's one more thing I want to mention about what I'd seen with the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and that it had fell. Right now they've had these cables, and they've done a lot of engineering and stuff trying to hold it up to keep it from falling. All right? It's like it's on its last string. All right? And that's what the world system is right now. All the isms, capitalism, communism, socialism, all the false religious stuff, all of that stuff is hanging on by its final thread. I mean, look at the presidential election. One that's been trying to hold on for all it's worth, and he can't even form a sentence, all right? And then you got another one that the whole world is falling in love with, all right? They're all holding on by a shoestring and a prayer. All right? It was that far from death for the other one. You know, they're all trying to hold on, you know, to this system, to keep this system running. It's on that last thread and it's about to snap.